Welcome to Dr. Mary Travel Best's 5 Steps to Solo Travel Guide. It's an empowering travel and life adventure with a personal approach to guiding women in their prime who might be a little adventure timid. We want to expand these individual relationships into a supportive community with your needs at the center. In this episode, the FAQ is, what are some simple exercises for travelers, especially solo females in their prime? Today's destination is Coventry, England. Today's misstep: the Manila airport was a disaster. And the travel advice: bring the thing you usually forget and pack it now. So let's do the FAQ first. What are some simple exercises for travelers, especially solo females in their prime? Here are 5 I recommend. First, walking. Aim for a daily walk exploring your surroundings, an easy way to keep your body moving and enjoying the local sights. Number 2, leg and ankle stretches. Sitting stretches are perfect if you're waiting in lines or resting. Flex and extend your ankles, or gently lift and lower your legs. 3, back and shoulder stretches. Do these to counteract hunching over bags or phones. Raise your arms and clasp your hands above your head, then lean side to side. 4, wall push-ups. Quick and easy in a hotel room, these push-ups are great for keeping your upper body toned. And 5 and final, balance exercise. Practice standing on one foot. This will help with stability and balance, and it's useful for navigating uneven terrain. In summary, adding small movements throughout your day will help you keep flexible and energized during your travels. Let me know how you did with these. I'm not a medical doctor, but I do a lot of these myself. And now Coventry, England. Coventry. It's full of history, art, culture, and it's a great destination for a solo female traveler like you. It's not far from London. I'm going to tell you more. One of the highlights, though, is the Coventry Cathedral. It's known for its stunning architecture and poignant history. The Coventry Cathedral symbolizes resilience and growth. The original structure was bombed in World War II, but the modernist new cathedral, designed by Sir Basil Spence, stands alongside it. The space feels both contemplative and awe-inspiring. It's perfect for a relaxing afternoon. There's a museum next door called the Herbert Art Gallery, and it's a museum with an impressive collection of art, history, and culture, including exhibits about Coventry's role in the Industrial Revolution and World War II. Admission is free, so it's a great stop for budget-conscious travelers. Also, don't miss the Coventry Transport Museum. It's a must-see for anyone interested in cars. This museum features one of the world's largest collections of British-made vehicles. The exhibits trace Coventry's automotive history and even include the famous land speed record-breaking cars. For fun, try to see the Lady Godiva statue in Broadgate. The statue of Lady Godiva, Coventry's most famous historical figure, is located in Broadgate. The surrounding area is lively, filled with shops and cafes where you can relax, enjoy a tea or coffee. And then there's Holy Trinity Church, one of the oldest churches in Coventry. It's worth visiting for its medieval doom painting and beautiful stained glass. And also Fargo Village. It's a quirky art and culture hub with lots of little independent shops, vintage boutiques, art galleries, and street food. So you can meet locals here. You can find unique souvenirs or just grab a bite. And then there's Heritage Park. It's a serene escape. There's a monastery and nearby gardens, and it's an oasis of calm and a place to take a leisurely walk. On my next trip to Coventry, here's what I'll see. It'll be St. Mary's Guildhall, the Coombe Abbey Park, and Belgrade Theatre. I'll never forget my friend Vanny, who helped me during my 4-day stay here. She helped me arrange and pay for taking trains to Coventry. I had 3 trains from the Stansted Airport on West Midland Railways. Vanny organized all this for me. How sweet she was. We did a lot during this time, and I'm grateful. So how did I get to Coventry from Stansted Airport? Well, I took the train to Tottenham Hale. Then I switched to the tube, the Victoria line, the blue line, and then the next train to Coventry. So it actually got in a little earlier than I expected. And that's probably because somehow I was able to get through the Ryanair and passport control. Even though it was a long line, I got through. On my return to Stansted Airport, I took an early morning walk through Coventry. It was still dark, and I walked through the city center, and then I took a bus at 6:20 a.m. to Heathrow and then to Victoria Station. Okay, now we're talking about my misstep, the Manila airport. This was a disaster, and I'm going to help you avoid that. So I arrived in 2023, but I didn't realize the airport would be so challenging. So it's under construction. It's about 35 kilometers north of Metro Manila, but construction began in 2019, and it's not going to be completed until 2028. So that's 9 years of construction, and we're not even halfway there. The airport is supposed to be developed in phases with an initial capacity of 35 million passengers per year. Eventually, it'll have a capacity of 100 million passengers upon completion. I found it really challenging to go from one terminal to another, and knowing this, just this in itself, is going to help you travel there. And now for today's travel advice. Bring the thing you usually forget. Maybe it's a phone charger or a portable battery. Maybe it's a medical device or some good luck charm. Whatever you think you may forget, pack that first. Know where it is so you won't forget it this time. I want to bring meaning to your future travels. Sign up for the Dr. Travel Best newsletter. Our community is fun and we're inviting. We can connect on any of my websites or social media, and you can find the 5 Steps to Solo Travel series on Amazon.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travel Best, that is.